Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for tuning in. Cancer, we are reading for the end of June 2025. Now it's your turn. So let's lay down our cards and let's see what is in store for you. The first message is Nine of Cups. We have the Star and King of Swords in the first row. In the second row, you have the Eight of Swords, Tower, and also the Three of Wands. In the third row, you have Temperance, Three of Cups, and also the Sun. I'm gonna go ahead and clarify some cards with Sibillas. I want to clarify your central card, which is the Tower. La Conversazione, Morte, and Bambino, clarifying the Tower. King of Swords is clarified by Il Ladro, L'Amica, and Amore. In the third row, I want to also clarify the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is clarified by La Nemica, Sacerdote, and Speranza. I will clarify if we need further cards, but now, for now, let's start. So, by the way, there are many major arcana cards in your spread: the Star, Tower, Temperance, and the Sun. But it's very important with your central energy. It's an interesting one, I have to say. Well, I think the reading is about some kind of a transition, we can say. But actually, you may not realize how close you are to this transition, Cancer. Um, I'm like seeing you are moving from one reality to another. Um, and there was some obligations um, to this move maybe before, because I think you had a wish, Nine of Cups and the Star, but someone was standing in front of it. There are people who are creating some obstacle to your wish maybe, but you want to jump into the other reality. You are done with this reality. So you are very close actually to that transition. Despite the King of Swords, actually, you seem to be very comfortable there. But the Tower, here, I would say, something. I see people are talking. People are talking, and something ends and something begins. We have Morte and Bambino. Something dies, something starts after a conversation. Something new begins there. It's very simple and direct in that matter. Uh, what I like here is that the ending doesn't stop at Morte. So the conversation does not seem to expose a big problem, but it creates some kind of a replacement. This Tower energy is creating, I think, a replacement in your life. So there is a very much revealing conversation taking place, and as a result of that, its announcement of that exchange of information, something completely changing the direction of another thing, and it really creates that fresh start. um, this is not some kind of a tower which destroys and leaves just the rubble. This is really a tower which is creating some space, I do feel, and it starts with your wish and vision. um and actually you have this long term hope for something. But even the first row is comfortable. The King of Swords energy here is telling me that something is taken or removed. Like, how to say, I feel like I don't know if there is a friend like person, but who is trying to take away the interest of someone from you. They try to steal the interest actually you are having from another person. I also feel something is removed or claimed or secured or obtained. Um, and this action may create also some, um, how to say, someone though, um, I mean, in another scenario, someone is really stop watching from the sideline and someone is actively pursue what they want. So there is some kind of a boldness, I have to say. So there is some kind of a move. Someone was also like looking at your wish and how you are doing that from distance. They are like secretly trying to steal your attention. They seem to be a very rough person, actually. I mean, yeah, King of Swords feels like this cold authority figure. Um, and they are like making a deliberate decision about what you were like wishing, maybe. So they are just making a move. Even someone is trying to steal their attention from you. But for in some scenario, this King of Swords is can be someone who is like they can be both the opponent and someone by your side. They are like watching your dream or like following you. Um, and they are like there is some kind of a background noise going on in their head. And despite the prevention of someone, they may be starting to fall in love with you too. Like there is some really complicated story going on there, I have to say. But I feel some kind of a boldness in there too. Uh, but it's like you are at a point sometimes where you feel maybe trapped, and again, that conversation happens, something breaks, the horizon opens, and then suddenly you have the whole view in front of you. Like what was feeling really impossible, it's they are not going to remain impossible long time because suddenly you have now the view and the vision for it after the tower energy. I also feel like behind the scene there is this vision of someone to meet you eye to eye. This person wants to meet you eye to eye. um I also feel some kind of a recovery of friends and people. um I see some kind of a life recovery here. There is a difficult person or a opposition. Like there is some kind of a rival person here among this Three of Cups. You see, La Nemica, the woman enemy, among this three of Cups, three people maybe they seem to be like there is some kind of a rivalry there. But I think you are handling the jealousy of someone with wisdom. Like this king actually like finally reaches out. um you have wisdom, guidance, structure, and you have the higher perspective. um I see some kind of a divisive energy which does not stay there so long. But finally, like you are face to face with someone and the subject gets that bright outlook. Um, well, for some people, friends, I see some cancers really wanting someone badly, but maybe you are feeling unable to reach them, but you are like finding a way through. There is a dream, disruption, there is a celebration or maybe a social event. Like the tower energy is very strong, guys. It really um, breaks apart everything which is like preventing you to achieve something. And tower is actually connecting you to improvement. And I think there can be an admirer who is trying to act instead of waiting. And the further they move forward, the clearer things become. Okay. Um, so end of June is not a time that you're gonna preserve your current situation, Cancer. The cards are really not interested in preserving something. So what you have been thinking about, hoping for, discussing, or you quietly wishing, it is getting a significant shift before it manifests, and it manifests. And the shift here can feel initially maybe uncomfortable because it is actually breaking a limitation that you have grown used to. But I find it very encouraging that um, every card actually pointing a forward moment. It says like forward, forward, forward. Really, the tower energy does not lead it. Does not leading things to become in ruins. Um, and sometimes it's those times when you have this enlightenment, this face-to-face moment with someone, or you get the clarity, you finally understand why things had to change. And this is not a blind optimism, I have to say. um you will understand why things had to change. Let me go ahead and clarify the sun. What conclusion you get at the end of this reading with the sun? The sun is clarified by constellanta sorpresa, you see, il pensiero, and disgracia. This is the tower energy, actually. Uh, you are getting you are getting uh, a surprise, but the point is the surprise or what you get can be someone else's misfortune. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's say you go to the dentist, your misfortune in the tooth is dentist's fortune because uh, that's what they do. So someone else's misfortune is like becoming a fortune. So this sun is also coming with um, some kind of a loss in someone else's life, but these things um, way it had meant to be towards you. And I also feel like there is a lot of um, manifesting power in this month. So also be careful what you are wishing for because it may come through. You may dealing with we have Aquarius energy. We have Leo-esque energies. Sagittarius, Leo, some fire sign energy. So that's what I have for you. But deep down, I don't know who is like your current opponent in life or who is your enemy now, but they are not really preventing things to happen for you, Cancer. So even though their misfortune becomes your fortune, I have to say. So this is also the irony in the reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have personal tarot question, find me in my live streams. The information is at the description box below. Thank you so much and take care. Bye bye.